Hey everybody, it's your girl Jay from DCSC Talks. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms at DCSC Talks. And you can also email us at dcsctalks@gmail.com. All of the information that will be discussed in this video should fall under fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news report, and teaching and scholarship research. Okay, so let's talk about it. The NFL, there's been a lot going on in the NFL. Back in March time frame-ish, Deshaun Watson signed a fully guaranteed contract. And I'm not going to go into the amount of all of that because that's not what the story is about. Okay, so the Cleveland gave Deshaun Watson a fully guaranteed contract, a portion of money that was going to be fully guaranteed. So we all know that Lamar Jackson is his contract is ending with the Ravens. Lamar Jackson does not have an agent that works on his behalf. So I want to say that, and everything that I say is alleged. So Deshaun Watson does. He does have an agent that works on his behalf. Lamar Jackson doesn't. And I commend him for that. Lamar, you get the flowers of the week. Lamar Jackson does have someone that provides him different stats and things for him to be able to negotiate on his behalf. But he doesn't have like an agent in the room with him. It's just him and his mother. And you can go out and do the research on that. So this is his last year in his contract with the Ravens. And so, word gets around everywhere. He knows that this other quarterback has a fully guaranteed contract. So why not try his hand? He's not trying to fumble his bag. And so, they didn't offer him, the Ravens didn't offer him, it's alleged, what he wanted. So he's just playing this year out and they'll go back to the table once the season is over. But I thought this was interesting. And back in October, the National Football League Player Association is in the process of filing a claim and alleging that the NFL is the actual teams. It says that the NFL Player Association has initiated a system arbitration proceeding before the system arbitrator, alleging that the member clubs, so the actual member clubs, the owners, and the league have violated Article 17 of the collective bargaining agreement by colluding to prevent the clubs from offering players fully guaranteed contracts. That's a hold up, wait a minute type moment. So basically, the NFL Players Association coming for them. They're saying, like, look, y'all colluding together allegedly to prevent these quarterbacks from getting fully guaranteed contracts. And it's gonna be an uphill battle, I think. And the reason that I say that is because what happened with the Miami Dolphins quarterback and many other quarterbacks even this season in the league have been being pulled out for the concussion protocol. They had to review that. So the NFL has been under a lot of scrutiny for a lot of different things. So it just brought the question out, like, man, like, is the NFL going to change? Because I thought about it in the perspective of, like, sometimes when you have a quarterback that's a free agent, they don't really, it's 99% of the time over money. And this guy gets traded because they don't want to pay him this guaranteed money. And it's like it kind of messed the whole franchise up because and it don't work out for the team or the quarterback, because if he gets traded he got to go over here with the whole nother team, start from fresh, um build that team cohesiveness. And then the same thing for the franchise that let this player go, where they already had that cohesiveness and team cohesiveness, and everything, a good squad put together. And so starting from scratch oftentimes doesn't work out for the player and or the actual franchise team, because or the fans, because we get attached to certain players and we want our teams to win and go to the Super Bowl, and so do they. But again, the NFL got some explaining to do, like who fumbling the bag, what's going on. And this is alleged, and they're in arbitration now with the Players Association, because they're like, you know, we think y'all got something going on behind the scenes. So this um Lamar Jackson, you get the flowers of the week. Why? Because it's, again, I said earlier in the video, it's commendable. This young man is 25 years old. He going in these negotiating rooms without an agent. He knows that if he could get an agent, he probably could get guaranteed some of the stuff that he want. But at the end of the day, you have your best interest at heart. You can't put your livelihood or anything that will affect your future in other people's hands all the time. So flowers of the week to Lamar Jackson for standing up, trusting his mom. They apparently have a good relationship, and they going in there and they making plays, big chess move plays, and they taking risks, calculated risks on what the outcome of his future gonna be. So I'm gonna keep y'all posted. Again, we gonna see who gonna fumble this bag potentially, allegedly, in the NFL.